Hi, I'm Sarah DeCiccio. I'm a certified holistic health coach. I'm the founder of Finding Your Well Spot, which you can check me out online at www.findingyourwellspot.com. As well, I'm partnered with USANA Health Sciences. And my surprise! Say your name.
I'm Brielle.
Feet down. And what are we going to say? Happy Valentine's Day. So what are we making today for Valentine's Day?
Chocolate.
Chocolate, because?
And girls love chocolate.
Us girls love chocolate. We can't get enough of it, can we? No. So we make our own chocolate because we like it to be healthier. We don't want all this processed sugar added into it. So we make a really simple, healthy chocolate that we just keep in the freezer, and we can just take a chunk out whenever we want some. And you don't have to feel guilty because this chocolate actually satisfies your cravings, and you don't actually want to eat like a whole chocolate bar's worth. So I love it. So first of all, you're going to start off with some cacao butter. Cacao butter is super yummy. It comes from the cacao bean. It's the oil, the good oil that you can eat, has lots of great healthy fats in it, which we need healthy fats in our diet. It's great for our hair, our skin, as well. Even if you're trying to lose weight, healthy fats will help you keep you satiated, so you're not craving all this different kinds of sugars. So healthy fats are a must, and cacao butter is a good healthy fat for you. You could add it to smoothies, you could add it to hot chocolate, any of your maca drinks if you drink maca. You could also use it in desserts or chocolate like we're doing today. And here's the other thing that you can use it for. You can use it for a moisturizer, a lip balm, cuticle cream, stretch mark and cellulite eraser, hair and scalp treatment, which I've never tried yet, and then as well an edible massage. So if you're thinking for something for Valentine's Day that is edible and you want to use as a massage for something romantic, cacao butter, and it's also healthy for you. So there you go. Double whammy with this one. So cacao butter you can find at most health food stores. I know if you live in Whitecourt, you can get it at the health food store there. I bought it there before too. If you're not getting anywhere where you can get it right away and you want it right away, you could also order it off at Amazon. But it looks like this, because sometimes it will come in a clear bag and you're like looking at it, and this is what it looks like.
It smells like chocolate.
It does. It smells exactly like chocolate. Oh my goodness. You just want to drink it or eat it just like that. So you're going to start with 4 ounces of cacao butter. Then we're going to add in cacao powder. So Brielle, you can start stirring this. Ooh. So remember, cacao powder is different from cocoa powder. Cacao powder is not processed. So you're getting all the delicious antioxidants from it. It's not already. Cocoa powder is processed. It usually has added milk to it sometimes, or added sugar. So when that happens, you're not getting all the good nutrients like you do with cacao powder, because it's still in its raw form. So we use cacao powder. Worst case scenario, go ahead, use the cocoa powder if that's all you have. It just won't be as healthy, but again, if you have access to cacao powder, super delicious. Again, health food stores. If you can't get it locally, or you're not going somewhere close by to get it locally, then you can also just get it off of Amazon as well. And then to sweeten it a little bit, we're adding real maple syrup. You want to make sure you're using real maple syrup, not the fake stuff. Most of the fake stuff is what you'll see at the grocery store. You do not want that stuff. I know a lot of people ask me, well, what about the no sugar added syrup? That's not real syrup. That is just chemicals in a bottle right there. It usually has artificial sweeteners, which isn't good for you. So you want to make sure you're using real maple syrup to sweeten anything that you're doing. And then at the end, we always like to add, I've never been a big fan of peppermint in chocolate. I just like pure chocolate. But for some reason, I really like the peppermint flavor in this chocolate. So I just pour like a little teaspoon of peppermint into it, and we stir that in. And then once it all kind of comes together, I don't have any fancy molds. If I was thinking ahead of time, I might have bought some Valentine's Day ones. But I just use like an old ice cube tray, and I fill them up. And since mine are so deep, what I do once I put them in the freezer right away so I can eat them right away, I pop them out, and then I just chop them all up into little chunks, and I wrap them individually, and I keep them in my freezer, so whenever I want a piece of chocolate, I can just grab a little chunk, and then that way I'm not feeling like I need to eat a whole big piece of chocolate all the time. So whatever molds you have, that's what you can use to put your chocolate in. So is that good? Is it all together? So as you can see, it didn't take long at all to mix all the ingredients together. And then, because I'm a sloppy pourer, I just pour it back into a measuring cup. Oops. And then you're just going to pour it into your molds. You're going to put it in the fridge or the freezer right away. And then just to let you know, this is a different kind of chocolate. So when you're going to eat it, you don't want to keep it out on the counter forever. You always want to keep storing it at least in the fridge. So that way it doesn't melt on you, because it will melt on you, because again, it's like real chocolate. So here it is. We're going to pour it into our molds and we'll show you what it looks like when we come back.
And the butter is yellow.
Yes.
When you melt it.
The cacao butter.
And I wish that we had heart chocolate.
I know. Mommy's not cool enough to buy hearts, hey? Hi, I'm back. Brielle's at dance right now, so I'm going to finish this video without her. Plus, I got to hide all this chocolate before she gets home because she'll eat it all. She's just like her mother. So we are done. I put it in the freezer for a little bit till it's solidified. Well, and then it looks like this. There's a whole bunch of chunks. They look like ice cube cubes. What I like to do is I like to cut them into tiny pieces, like little chunks, and then I just wrap them in some saran wrap and put them in a Ziploc bag or a container, and then I freeze them so whenever I want some, then I can take some out. I also forgot to tell you I top them with cacao nibs. Cacao nibs are super yummy as well. I wouldn't just eat a handful of cacao nibs because they are not sweet. They're very, very bitter, but they give your chocolate a bit of a crunch if you like that kind of texture to it. They're also really great if you like yogurt in the morning. You could sprinkle it on some yogurt. So as you can see, they're just little, I don't even know how to describe them to you. They're just like little nibs like that. That's all they are. And you could add them even to your smoothies. And like we did today, we added them to the tops of our chocolates, which my chocolates look really terrible today. It's like one of the worst batches ever, of course, when I do it on film, but they still taste really good. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Again, it's super easy, super simple, and again, a lot healthier for you than the chocolates that you would buy in the store. So happy Valentine's Day. Again, be sure to follow me. You can find me on Facebook at Sarah DeCiccio, Finding Your Well Spot, Instagram and YouTube at Finding Your Well Spot. Check out my website if you want to know more about me or to work with me at www.findingyourwellspot.com. Have a wonderful day, happy Valentine's Day, and we'll talk to you again next week.